Hi, I'm Laruga. Today is day 1 of our 8-week Ashtanga Yoga program. Ashtanga as a practice takes patience, time, and dedication, and I will be your guide for every step of the way. For 3 times a week, we will be focused on the Ashtanga Yoga practice leading up to the full Ashtanga primary series, and for 2 times a week, we'll be covering flow-based classes focused on specific areas of the body. For today, the focus will be on the Ashtanga Yoga principles and basics, so we can start to build a foundation as we proceed with the rest of our days and weeks. So we'll go ahead and begin with a warm-up. So come to a cross-legged seated position and just settle in, feel grounded through your sit bones. And what's going to be the priority right now is just to feel the sensations of your body, to feel grounded. And we're going to begin by breathing. And when we breathe, we want to breathe in and out through the nose in a free flowing fashion. So let's go ahead and start. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Once again, inhaling and exhaling. We'll do a few more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. And one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. We'll go ahead and roll the shoulders a bit. Again, we want to continue to breathe consciously, just getting settled into the body. And then we'll interlace the fingers and then take the palms out, stretching the arms. And then from here, lifting the arms overhead. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, we'll slightly bend to the right, stretching the side of the waist. And inhale. Exhale. Leaning to the left. And from here, inhale, stretching up once again. And exhale, we're going to twist gently to the right, gazing over our right shoulder. And inhale, center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, center. And exhale, we're going to take one ear to the right shoulder. Just opening up the side of the neck. A lot of tension rests in the neck and shoulder area. Inhale. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, upright. Exhale. We're going to bring our chin to the right shoulder. Again, just releasing any tension that's in the neck. Inhale. Exhale. Gaze to the left, align the chin over the left shoulder. And inhale, coming back to center. So from here, we're going to come onto all fours. We want to line our shoulders over our hands and our hips over our knees. You want to spread the fingers nice and wide here. And we're going to go through a few rounds of cat-cow. So take a few conscious breaths here. Inhaling. Exhaling. And on the inhale, we're going to arch the back, gazing up. And then exhale, round the spine, tucking the chin in. Inhale, gazing up, arching the back. Exhale, tucking the chin, gazing toward the navel. Inhale, coordinate the breath with the movement. Exhale. One more. Inhale, arching the back. And exhale, rounding the spine. From here, we're going to curl the toes under, lift the hips, and come into a downward facing position. You want the hands to be shoulder width apart, the fingers spread nice and wide, and the feet about hip width apart as we extend the arms and ground the heels down toward the floor. If you need to bend the knees to access the pose more fully, that is absolutely okay. And for some of you, straightening the legs will be possible. So both are really good positions to work with. We just want to feel grounded through the hands and the feet, and breathe here for a few rounds of breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. From here, we're going to lift the heels, look forward, and we're going to walk forward between the hands. It's okay to bend the knees if you need to. Go ahead and lift your chin, and then exhale, go ahead and fold in. And from here, we're going to come up to standing. Stretch the arms overhead. Exhale, arms down. So right now we're in Samastitihi, our standing position. When we stand in Samastitihi, we want the big toes touching. So the feet will come together. You may want the heels together, or if it feels more comfortable, the heels slightly apart. However, big toes always touching. So when we stand in Samastitihi, we want to feel very grounded down through the feet. We want the legs to be engaged. And we also want to feel this connection toward the center of the body. So you want to draw the navel in and slightly lift through the pelvic floor. We want to roll the shoulders back, the arms down by our sides. And you also want to feel a strong pull of energy going up through the top of your head as the shoulders work down the back. So we're going to begin today with sun salutations. And first, we're going to learn how to coordinate our breath and movement together. So this is a very important part of the Ashtanga Yoga practice. We always want the movement and the breath to be aligned. So from Samastitihi, we're going to practice with just lifting the arms overhead, bringing the palms together, and then coordinating that breath with the movement. So when I'm in Samastitihi, with the arms down, I want to coordinate my inhale with the arms going overhead. I want the palms to come together as I look toward the thumbs. And then exhale. I'm going to bring the arms down by my side and coordinating the exact breath with the exact movement. So let's go through this a few rounds. So inhale, stretching the arms overhead, looking toward the thumbs. Exhale, bringing the arms back down to the sides. Inhale, arms stretch. Exhale, back to Samastitihi. Let's do this again. Inhale, arms up, looking toward thumbs. Exhale, Samastitihi. So in each movement, we also have the gazing point. So I mentioned when the arms go overhead that we look up toward the thumbs. This is our drishti. So I will be assigning a drishti for many of the movements and the postures. So this is where we're going to align our focus with the eyes. So as we coordinate our conscious breath, and again, it's always nose breathing, we will also be gazing to whatever endpoint there is in the movement. So let's go ahead and add on to this. So we will continue on with doing the first 3 movements of Surya Namaskara A, and we will repeat just so we can obtain a rhythm and really get an understanding of how we coordinate the breath and movement together. So let's come into Samasthiti. In Samasthiti, we just want to gently gaze to the tip of the nose, a very soft gaze, no crossing of the eyes, just a gaze at the silhouette of your nose. And then from here, we'll inhale, stretch the arms overhead, look up toward thumbs. And then from here, exhale, we're going to bend at the waist, bringing the hands to the floor, dropping the chin in. So if you need to bend your knees to touch the floor, that's absolutely okay. And then from here, we will inhale, stretch the heart forward, and lift the chin up. Again, the gaze will be on the tip of the nose here. Exhale, we'll fold back in. Inhale, with strong legs, we're going to come up to standing, stretch the arms overhead, gaze at the thumbs. Exhale back to Samasthiti. Let's repeat this a few times to coordinate our breath and movement together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding at the waist, dropping the head in. Inhale, slide the heart forward, head up, gaze at the nose. Exhale, we'll fold back in. Inhale, we're coming to standing, arms up, gaze at thumbs. Exhale, arms down, Samasthiti. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Bending the knees if you need to. Inhale, heart forward, head up. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, stand, arms stretch, gaze at thumbs. Exhale, Samasthiti. 1 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, flow with the breath. Inhale, heart forward, head up. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, stand. Gaze up toward the thumbs. Exhale, Samasthiti. So what we will do next is we'll go through Surya Namaskara A in its entirety, but I'm going to break down certain principles in the practice that are really important for sun salutations, for Surya Namaskara. So there's aspects to the sun salutations that are very important to the practice, and again are going to establish that foundation for everything that we do continuously on forward. So we'll come to Samasthiti. So from here, inhale once again, arms stretch overhead, gaze at thumbs. Exhale, fold, dropping the head in. Inhale, heart forward, head up, look toward nose. And from here, we'll exhale, step back. We'll align the shoulders over the hands and lower to a Chaturanga Dandasana. Now I'm doing the full position here, just as a demonstration, but I will give some options. From here, inhale, I'm going to press through the toes, extend my arms, open the chest, head back, gazing at nose. And then exhale, leaning into my arms to lift the hips, downward facing position. So this is the downward facing position that we did earlier in the class. So again, the hands are shoulder width apart, the fingers spread wide, the feet about hip width apart as we ground through the heels of the feet. If the heels don't touch the floor, that's absolutely okay. If you need to bend the knees in downward facing, you can do so to make the position more comfortable. So we'll go ahead and breathe. We usually breathe 5 rounds of breath in downward facing position, in and out through the nose, breathing with sound. So this is 2 breaths. As we breathe, we want to draw the navel in and tone the pelvic floor. Three breaths. Four. Five. Inhale. I'm going to look forward and step forward, bringing the feet in between the hands, lifting the chin, gazing toward nose. Exhale, folding in. Inhale with strong legs, coming up to standing, arms overhead. Exhale, Samasthiti. So that was one full Surya Namaskara A. We're going to continue on because repetition is a part of the sun salutations. So we build up to doing 5 in a row in the practice. But for today, we're going to go through slowly, and we're going to also cover some options if there's a few trouble areas. Again, the practice takes patience and dedication, like I mentioned earlier. So some things won't come easily at first, which is absolutely okay because that's how we build and improve moving forward. So standing in Samasthiti, we're going to go through again, and I'm going to also give some options this time. So from here, inhale, arm stretch, exhale, folding in. Again, you can always bend the knees to access the floor. Inhale, heart forward, head up. Exhale, stepping back. And Chaturanga Dandasana is a challenging strength-based position. So if you need to, you can always drop the knees to the floor and then bend the elbows, like so, keeping your chin lifted. So this creates a good option here, so you don't have to carry too much weight through the upper body. And then from here, I'm going to press through my toes, extend the legs to come into upward facing position. If you need to, you can drop the knees, curl the toes under to lift up into downward facing position. So breathing here. So this is where we hold for 5 rounds of breath. This is 2. 3. 4. The breathing is the most important part. 5. From here, I'm going to lift the heels, look between my hands, bend the knees, and step forward. Bringing the feet in between the hands, lifting the gaze. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, coming up, stretching the arms, looking toward thumbs. Samasthiti. Let's go again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, heart forward, head up. Exhale, step back. Another option to Chaturanga Dandasana is lowering the belly to the floor. However, when I do this, I keep my legs active. So I don't want the thighs to just drop onto the floor. I want to keep the legs engaged. And then from here, press through the toes. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, lifting my hips, downward facing position. Repeating 5 conscious breaths. 1. 2. 2, you can gaze between the feet. 3, 4, 5. Lifting the heels, looking forward. Inhale, step. Lifting the heart and the chin, gazing at nose. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, coming up to standing, arm stretch. Samastitihi. So let's do our best to flow through 3 more in a row. Standing in Samastitihi. Remember, the most important thing is to breathe consciously and to follow the breath with each and every movement. Inhale, arm stretch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head up. Exhale. Now you can always jump back instead of step back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale. Pressing through the toes, opening the chest. Exhale. Lifting the hips. Downward facing position. Breathing with sound. That's 1. You can look between the feet or look in the direction of the navel if that's available. 2. 3, spreading the fingers wide of the hands. 4. 5. Lifting the heels, looking forward. Inhale, you can step forward or jump. Lifting the chin, gazing at nose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arm stretch, looking up toward thumbs. Exhale, Samastitihi. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, heart forward, head up. Exhale, step back or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing, lifting the chin, gazing at the nose. Exhale, downward facing. Looking between the feet or up toward the navel. That's already 1. 2 breaths. 3. 4, breathing with sound. 5. Lifting the heels, look forward. Inhale, jump or step. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, look toward thumbs. Samastitihi. 1 more. Inhale, stretch the arms. Dwe, exhale, fold. Inhale, heart forward, head up. Exhale, jump back or step back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing position. Continue the breathing. 1 breath. 2. 3. 4. 5. Lifting the heels, looking forward. Inhale, jump. Lift the chin. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms stretch. Looking up. Exhale. Samastitihi. So that was Surya Namaskara A. What we'll do, we'll come to a seated position. So whatever version of cross-legged you're working with, whether you want to cross at the ankles or go into a half lotus position, or if you know full lotus, I will just go ahead and place my legs into half lotus. And we'll continue on with a modified finishing sequence here. So first, we're going to go into a modified Baddha Padmasana. Just going to take my arms behind the back and clasp the elbows. Inhale, taking a full breath. And exhale, bowing forward. The forehead coming toward the floor. I'm going to breathe here for 10 rounds of breath. If you feel you want to put a block under your head, you can do so. So again, breathing in and out through the nose, that's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. We'll do 10 breaths. 6. 7. Breathing with sound. 8. 9. 10. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, we're going to take the hands behind, kind of doing this mini little back bend. So fingertips facing forward. I'm going to extend my arms straight, lift my chest, and let the head go back. Breathing here for 10 rounds of breath. This is already 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Inhale, coming up. Bring the thumb and index finger together. The arms nice and straight, resting the backs of the wrists on the knees. The chest and the torso nicely lifted. We're going to drop the chin slightly, gaze toward the nose, and breathe 10 conscious breaths in and out through the nose. Inhale. Breathing with sound, free breathing. This is 2. 3. 4. I'm toning my pelvic floor. I'm drawing the lower belly in. 4. 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Inhale, gently lift the chin. Okay, so from here, we'll go ahead and lie down to take rest. Lying down, allowing the legs to relax, the palms facing upward, the back body sinking into the floor. So this is how we always end our yoga sessions. So just letting everything go, letting the body completely relax, the back body sinking into the floor, and releasing all conscious control of the breath, as well as closing the eyes. So you can stay in resting position for as long as you like, for as long as you need, and then going about the rest of your day. This is the end of today's session. Tomorrow we will continue on with Surya Namaskara B. Today we covered Surya Namaskara A. Usually we do 5 rounds of Surya Namaskara A and 5 rounds of Surya Namaskara B to begin the Ashtanga Yoga practice. So this is establishing our foundation, and we'll proceed to learn a few of the standing positions tomorrow as well. So I hope you're excited. I hope you're looking forward to tomorrow's session. I will see you tomorrow.